This is the Missouri Arthritis and Osteoporosis Program. I recently spoke with chronic disease manager Leslie Banning with Swope Health Services. She says the chronic disease self-management program was a natural fit for the services Swope provides.
Obviously, when you're talking about chronic disease, it fits in with my patients who are diabetic, and many of them are not only diabetic, but they have other things as well. They're chronic diseases. The program, though, overall is a good fit. First, because it's very simple, it's down to earth. It gives very practical solutions to everyday problems, which I also like. You realize as you're teaching it that people may not learn everything that you're teaching to them, but they definitely come out of the program with at least one tool to help them better manage their health. And that's really the goal. I mean, the whole goal in teaching people about chronic disease self-management and health and wellness is, choose one thing in your life that you'd like to have better control of and work on that one thing. Chronic disease and wellness, especially for people who have multiple diagnoses, is very complicated.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the benefits you've seen people get from the classes?
The first person that comes to mind is a woman who joined our group actually in the second session. She wasn't at the first one, but she came to the second one after somebody had told her about it. And during the second session, we were discussing, it was like an open forum part of the class where we were kind of brainstorming. And she had mentioned one of her chronic problems, we problem solved around her and coming up with some things to help her. She was actually one of the people who took the relaxation CD home that night and used it. And when she came back for the next session the next week, had nothing but good things to say about doing that relaxation CD. And she said she had already put into her action plan permanently that she was going to take at least 30 minutes every single day in the evening to put on her CD and relax. And she said she had already, by the end of the session, noticed big changes in the tightness and pain in her shoulders and neck because she had learned to breathe through and relax herself multiple times throughout the day just from listening to that CD.
And so who do you recommend these programs for?
I recommend them to everybody. A person either has a chronic problem, and it could be anything. I mean, not sleeping well, pain, a diagnosed issue, depression. I mean, it could be anything. Overeating. Anybody would benefit from this. And even if you don't have anything, I've only had one person say, I'm totally healthy. I don't need that. You may know someone who may need that. And it helps those people who maybe don't have any chronic conditions first have a better understanding of someone who does, because most people in the classes do have something happening. And just discussing it and listening to what people are saying is very enlightening to people who don't experience it.
What do you see as the potential for these programs, big picture?
Big picture, I really feel like this could be an ongoing class set that's offered, both here and, elsewhere. The nice thing, again, about it is it's a generic class. It's not a specific diagnosis. It's all. Very easy to teach, very easy to present, very effective.